These are a few of Roger Ebert's favorite movies. If you haven't seen any of these, or even if you have seen some of them, go ahead and check them out. One of his favorite movies was Citizen Kane. He even has a commentary on Citizen Kane, the Blu-ray, the DVD, whichever one. It's very insightful. If you are interested in film or interested in knowing how things work, just listening to that commentary, he has so much excitement. There's so much that he can tell you about what's going on in that movie, things that maybe you haven't seen or noticed yourself. It's really great commentary. Any of these movies you should take a look at. Even if there's some you don't like now, when you get older, you might understand them more. You might have a better understanding or feeling of where the director or where the art's coming from. One of the quotes that Roger Ebert has was, "Whenever I'm asked what the greatest film of all time is, I always say Citizen Kane. I must confess that I always think that the question is a little bit silly because I don't know how you could compare different kinds of films and rank them in a list. People always wanting to make lists of the 10 greatest films in the category or this category, that category. I always try to resist such lists, but Citizen Kane to me is so inventive, so fresh every time, so new. I never get tired of it." At Film Debris, we don't try to bring you the definitive top list of anything. We try to bring you the movies that we believe need to be seen or should be seen from our different points of views, and then we leave the rest up to you. Thank you. Roger Ebert began his career as a film critic in 1967, writing for the Chicago Sun-Times. In 1975, he became the first film critic to win the Pulitzer Prize for film criticism. Most of us came to know him when, in that very same year, he began co-hosting a weekly film review show, Sneak Previews. Siskel and Ebert became famous for their 2 thumbs up or down review summaries, even trademarking the phrase. In 1982, they moved the show to PBS and it became At the Movies with Gene Siskel and Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert became known for his no-nonsense movie review style, where he would pull no punches, sometimes seemingly contradicting himself in his written and oral reviews. He always asked the viewer to take into context the reviewed movie and its genre, style, or audience. This style of review forces the reader to take into consideration many factors of a film. For instance, Superman and American Beauty may both be 4-star movies, but cannot be compared to each other stylistically. In 2002, Roger Ebert was stricken with thyroid cancer. Surgical complications left him unable to speak in 2006, but this didn't stop him from being present with reviews in print or online. Roger Ebert is perhaps the most well-known and most influential person of his profession. He is responsible for ushering to a countless amount of people different ways, good and bad, to view film. On April 4th, 2013, that battle with cancer ended.